With the final weeks of the spring season upon us, today we'll talk all things Taylor Yellowjackets with AD Zach Stakely. Zach, how are we doing this afternoon?
Doing great. Another great day outside, getting some games in.
Yeah, some nice spring weather, some spring temperatures that if it rains in the morning, the fields can dry out with these temperatures by a 5 p.m. first pitch. So all is good. Hey, let's start off baseball. They have their tournament draw this weekend. So teams are going to try to get in a good week before seeding on the weekend, and a busy, certainly a bit looks like a busy schedule this week, or at least three games. Looks like baseball team is at UC Stadium tonight against the Mustangs at 5 p.m.
This should be
Uh,
a big game for us for sure. And then yeah, then we have Indian Hill, who's kind of the top dog right now, not just in the CHL, but they're out there giving some of the best teams around a run for their money. So um, it'll be a good week, I think, for us. Definitely be able to evaluate kind of where we are. And hopefully be able to pick up a couple wins before we get to that tournament draw on Sunday.
I'm looking at where you're playing at some of the premier fields this week, the
Hmm.
baseball program. Monday at UC, great stadium, great yard, great place to watch a game. Indian Hills new baseball field, great place to play and watch a game. Then you're at Prasco on Saturday, and then a double really, and then you're at the Panther Athletic Complex,
Yep.
which is a fantastic place to play. They resurfaced the infield over the off season, and so they're playing in four really nice yards this week. That's fun.
No, absolutely, absolutely. We talked a couple weeks ago about trying to build that momentum at the right time, and if you're going through a rough patch or struggling, what better way to build some excitement about going to play at UC, playing at Prasco, some of these other nice fields, and ending the season, with a game at Great American right before you start OHSA tournament. So the boys definitely will be excited.
Yeah, all good there. So best of luck to them, and enjoy the confines of those four really great fields. Let's switch over to softball. Busy week for softball. Good gracious. Monday hosting Madera. So I'm guessing that'll be a pretty nice match, right? That'd be a pretty good game with the
Uh,
Amazons coming over.
yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not really sure what Madeira has, but it's hard to bet against our girls. Our
No
girls are
question.
playing really well. Um, they were at about 13 wins in a row, and then Lawrenceburg came in last week, had a really, really good picture that mixed it up. Um, we ended up going to extra innings, 1-1 in the eighth, and their girl actually hit a grand slam in the top of the eighth, and we were able to put a couple runs on the board, but fell just a little bit short. So it was a really a great test for us, um, on the offensive side. So picking up a couple of those non-league games, a team like Lawrenceburg was good for us. But
No question.
getting us ready for this OHSA tournament, we have Madeira. We can't overlook any of these league teams, by any means. So
Right. Yeah, because the
um,
Amazons are usually tough and scrappy in
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
So you just never know what to expect. You've got Wyoming coming over Tuesday, travel
Hmm.
to an always tough Indian Hill on Wednesday, a non-league hosting Mercer McCauley, and then hosting Indian Hill on Friday. So a busy week, a lot of competition. Um, and I'm guessing by looking at the tournament draw that you must have been obviously a higher seed, and you're playing the winner of on Thursday, May 9th.
Yeah, so we got the two seed in in his district here. New Richmond got the one seed. We actually played each other. They beat us by one first game of the season, so they absolutely deserve that. Um, Tough week, but yeah, we play the winner of Mercy McCauley and Reading. So, kind of like we happened back in basketball season with Batavia. We have an opportunity to play Mercy, twice in 2 weeks. But like we said, we can't overlook, our league components. I don't know what Brian did over there at Indian Hill, but they turned around that softball program real quick.
Yes.
So their girls are playing really well, and so that'll be a great series to end the regular season on. And again, get us ready for that tournament play because our girls have some, pretty high goals, and looking forward to seeing how they build from there. So that'll
Best
be
of luck to
good.
them. That's exciting. The weather is finally broken to allow boys tennis to get some steady matches in. Um, I know looks like they're traveling to Northwest tonight, if that's still good on the schedule. And then
Yep.
I think it's tournament time, and I know they had Coaches Classic, and it's just tournament time for boys tennis.
Yeah, so they've had a really good, I would say, couple of weeks here to kind of finish up. Anytime you go through a stretch with, the Indian Hills, Mariemonts, Madeiras, that's kind of tough on you. They have really great programs. Um, and now we had some opportunities with we had Norwood for senior night that we were able to win. We almost were able to clip Harrison.
Yep.
We lost by one match there. Um, have Northwest this tonight, which we almost beat them earlier in the season, and then we have Norwood again. So a good way to kind of end the season. This is pretty much the last week of the season before we get into the tournament play, which we drew, and we'll be playing out of the Princeton bracket.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, the kids are excited, and we're looking forward to kind of finishing on a positive note.
Yeah, that's great. Best of luck to them. Let's see. We have, let's talk boys volleyball. And I'll jump to boys volleyball, and they are having a nice season. 4 games over 500. They travel to Baton uh, tonight, 6:30, and then host on Thursday
Yep.
Walnut Hills, and then tournament time for boys volleyball.
Yeah, tonight will be a really big matchup for them out at Baden. They're riding a 3 game um, win streak here. Um, any GCL co-ed team, is going to be tough. So that'll be a tough matchup for us, especially at their place. And when we come back here to finish out the regular season against Walnut Hills, who's having a great season
Yes,
too.
they are.
So but our kids are playing well. Shout out to Luke Weiss. He is sitting at about 622 kills, which is a new school record for us.
Fantastic.
He's doing great, and Luke's a senior. But Jackson Snell is eclipsed 1,500 assists earlier in the week, and he's only a junior. So, he still has quite a bit to go. He's solid. He's a great setter. He's really a good upfront player all around. He can kill the ball as well. So
Fantastic. Well, best of luck to them. Let's wrap up talking Yellow Jackets teams with track and field. Best of the West at Oak Hills on Thursday and Saturday. And then before you know it, your guys are hosting the CHL championships.
yeah, it's just kind of buttoning up the last few pieces there. Um, with on Thursday is their varsity meet, Saturday is their JV meet. Yeah, just trying to solidify everything, button up for the CHLs, the following week, and see if we can get another title there. So we're excited. A lot of the kids have been running really well. We hosted here last week, and now that the weather's finally turned, the kids are like, it's way too hot now. It's just
Well,
they're just complaining about it being too cold. So they're able to get loose, and they're running really well, especially our relay teams. We've had a couple of school records broken so far this year. Um, so yeah, we'll see where they're at.
sounds great. Well, best of luck to them as well. Before we sign off this week, few things: summer camps, fundraisers, and the golf outing. Let's talk about all three.
Yeah, no, yeah. So we have our summer camps and our golf outing run by the golf program. Everything is available at taylorathletics.org. Summer camps, but we're talking boys and girls volleyball. We're talking basketball. Anything and everything you may be interested in football, check it out. We're always looking to add more as well. So always going to be an opportunity to work with our youth and teach our youth any way we can, and get them involved with our high school programs. So what better way to learn from the kids and learn from our coaches? So check it out, taylorathletics.org, and we'll hopefully we'll see you there. So
Sounds great. Well, great stuff, Zach, as always. Have a good week. We'll touch base next week. We'll have some more sports that have had their tournament selections, so we can talk about that and then get everybody ready for the tournament and make a long run. So have a great week.
sounds good, Rob. Quick shout out though before I forget, we forgot on softball, and that's my fault. Maggie Graham did get 130 career hits this past week.
Woo!
And Cam
That a school
Linerman,
record?
not a school record, but she's probably pretty close.
I bet.
And then Cam Linerman, 700 career strikeouts, probably projecting her to be closer to 800 by the end of the season. But two crazy and pretty cool stats I figured we should note.
Oh
So
yeah, I'm glad you mentioned them. Congratulations to them. And I have a feeling they're going to be playing a few more games after the regular season's over. So best of luck to them.
absolutely. I appreciate it, Rob. Thank you.
Thanks, Zach. We'll see you next week.
All right, you too. Take care.